Valley has peaked thing or has not peaked?
Sure. So every industry has industry towns, right? So if you want to make movies, you go to Hollywood. People don't say, oh, you should go to Atlanta or you should go to Austin, Texas and make movies because there's a few movie makers there. They say, go to Hollywood, right? If you want to go into financial services, they're like, go to New York or Hong Kong or London. And the list goes on for basically every industry. And then for some reason, when it comes to tech, people are like, oh yeah, you can do tech anywhere. And you're like, really? Like, why is it different? And I think clusters matter. I think professional services matter more than people think. Actually having lawyers and accountants and banks and all the rest who know how to support your business matters. I think having experienced executives who've scaled things before and having access to them matters. Having access to real capital and models matters. And then lastly, a lot of companies end up selling to each other or partnering with each other, and they're all sort of local. And so you have these effects where you run into somebody at an event and it sparks something that ends up being really valuable for your company. So I think clusters matter on multiple levels. And Silicon Valley is a giant tech cluster, obviously. I think Beijing is obviously one. Bangalore is sort of resurging now, in part because of sort of the shifts in mobile telephony there that have been really fascinating watching that. And the real question is, does Europe have a cluster yet or not? And I think it's still an open question. There's, again, many more companies that are going to hit $1 billion out of Europe, and then there's obvious things like Adyen and Klarna and Spotify, but it's just unclear to me that, for example, there's some massive shift there because all the best European companies either move here or end up raising money here. Yeah.